Last but not least, we have Class 7A. The Westlake Lions have had quite a run. They're into the semifinals for the first time in school history. On this run, they've had 2 of these last-second field goals, including one last week. Yeah, that was against Lowndes, and that moved them on to the state semi. So when we presented their High Five Sports Team of the Week trophy, we had to have kicker James Miller make a last-second field goal before I could hand them the trophy. It just seemed right, didn't it? The Lions, they were taking on Roswell tonight. This one at a neutral site of Lakewood Stadium. Let's start with a big break for Westlake in this game. A punt hits a Roswell man. Lions recover, so they're in good shape with a turnover there. Well, they're in good shape until later on in that drive. Pass going to be picked off by Roswell's Sam DiRoberto, and he gets a nice return, stays on his feet right there. So the Hornets, they would head down the field, and the Hornets quarterback, Malik Willis, doing his thing. Watch him. He's going to pull the ball down, dance around a little bit. He decides he wants to come right to our camera, so there he is in for the touchdown. Roswell strikes first, 7-0. Yes, Virginia Tech was in the house to check out Willis tonight. He's committed there as an athlete, but you know what? He can throw the ball, too. Second quarter puts one up. Christian Ford hauls it in. They both had it, but Ford, they said, had it better. Into Westlake territory later on that drive. Wildcat and Sheldon Evans takes it in. He's getting some college looks as well. Fine running back there. And Roswell beats Westlake. Other side of the 7A bracket, an all Gwinnett County affair. Mill Creek at Grayson. First quarter, it would be that Clemson commit, Chase Bryce. He had 4 touchdowns in just the first half of this game. Though Elijah Barnes for the score made it 6-0 Grayson. It would be 9-0 Rams later in the first, but Mill Creek, they're going to get on the board here. Hand off to Edmund Graham. Nice blocks in front of him. He gets around the corner and into the end zone, made it 9-7. Grayson still on top. Second quarter, we talked about Bryce. That counts as a touchdown pass. It helps when you can just throw it to Kurt Taylor and tell him to do the rest. He gets in 16-7 Grayson. And how about that Grayson defense we heard so much about, showing their teeth here. Pass was complete to Jay Plummer, but Quentin Thames grabs it, and he's off to the races. Grayson runs away with this game 44-26. So the 7A final is set. It's Grayson and Roswell. That's a rematch of last year's semifinal game. That one was a nail-biter. Our Fox 5 Sports cameras, that was a game of the week last year. Bill Hartman was there. Came down to the wire. Roswell won 30-26, but as you know, they went on to the Dome and lost to Colquitt County. So Roswell, in their history with 3 state titles, their last one coming in 2006. Grayson has one. That was back in 2011, but Coach Jeff Herron at Grayson, well, he has 4 state titles. This would be his third with a third different team that he won a state title with if he can complete that next week in the Georgia Dome. You know, he won at Oconee County. He won at Camden County. Could he win one with the Grayson Rams? And that is the nightcap on Saturday. The 7A state title game scheduled to start again. It's probably not going to kick off at 8, but it is scheduled to start at 8. So take a look at the 7A bracket, see how these 2 teams got there. Roswell had to beat Pebblebrook in the first round, then they beat Peachtree Ridge, and then they beat North Cobb last week to advance to tonight's game where they beat Westlake. The Grayson Rams, they had to beat Mountain View, another Gwinnett team. They beat Woodstock, beat Colquitt County, and then they had to beat Mill Creek tonight, and they do take care of business against Mill Creek. I'm going to click back over